Welcome to the Digital Masterclass series on the importance of going digital. This webinar is on paid social media marketing. More specifically, what is social media and the types of social media, why market your business on social media, why pay to promote your business on social media, targeting your audience, and some tips for your ad campaigns using a case study. According to a survey by Census, almost 8 in 10 or 80% of Australians use social media. That's over 20 million people, possibly the entire Australian adult population, or rather the population who are allowed to sign up on Facebook. Social media isn't just Facebook or Instagram. Social media is a digital tool that facilitates the creation, sharing, and exchange of ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks and communities. These are some categories that you may be familiar with. Social media networks. These allow you to connect with people, for example, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Media sharing networks are platforms that allow sharing of photos, videos, and other media. For example, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Vimeo, Pinterest, and Flickr. Then we have community and discussion forums, where you share news and ideas. For example, Dig, Quora, Reddit, and Yahoo Answers. Social or community blogs are shared blogging platforms. For example, Medium and Tumblr. Bookmarking and content creation networks. These are used to discover, share, save new content. For example, Pinterest and Flipboard. Consumer review networks helps you find and review businesses. For example, on TripAdvisor, Yelp, and Zomato. And finally, sharing economy networks, where you can trade goods and services, for example, on Airbnb, Kickstarter, and Pantheon. Social media marketing is therefore the use of these platforms to connect with your audience, build your brand, increase sales, and to drive traffic to your website. And paid social media marketing is paying for the use of these platforms to connect with your audience, build your brand, increase your sales, and drive traffic to your website. So if we remember, almost 80% of Australians use social media, and more than a third of these users check social media more than 5 times per day. Traditionally used for connecting with others and networking, social media, as with other things web-related, is now all about content, and for small business, it is about leveraging social media content to enhance acquisition and conversion. However, the increasing push for social media companies to bring relevant and meaningful content to the user has made developing an effective social media strategy much more challenging. Nowadays, brands can expect their posts to be seen by only about 5.5% of their followers. Only about a quarter of you, the Australian small business, however, advertise on social media, with Facebook being the most popular platform. Why use social media marketing and why pay for social media marketing? Given that a very low proportion of your audience are seeing your organic content, consider advertising on social media. Some of the benefits of using paid social media include the ability to target your audience by age, gender, country, behavior, and interests. The option to create purpose-driven ads that create awareness or to increase sales. The ability to test different ads to decide which ones are more effective. The ability to set a budget for the ad or campaign, and being able to measure the performance of ads. The ability to target your audience right down to their gender and behavior, and being able to determine the exact number of people who've seen your ad is what makes internet marketing, and in this case, social media advertising, a cost-effective strategy for any small business. To get you started on paid social media advertising, you need to learn some of the terms as you will come across them when you create ad campaigns. These are some of the more common terms. Target audience, the specific group of people you want to reach with your ad. Reach, how many people have seen your post, which is different to impressions, which is when every view is counted, even if the user has seen your ad multiple times. Click-through rate, or CTR, is the percentage of people who saw your ad and clicked on it. Pay-per-click, PPC, an ad model or campaign where you pay for each time your ad is clicked on, which is often confused with cost per click, or CPC, which is the average cost you are paying for each click on your ad. Cost per mille, or CPM, is how much you pay per 1,000 impressions. Conversion rate, or CVR, is the percentage of people who saw your ad, clicked on it, and took a specified action, such as purchasing an item from your online store, signing up to your newsletter, or calling you to make an appointment. Bid, the amount you're willing to pay for your ad per click or impressions. Call to action, or CTA. This is the part of your ad that tells your target audience what they should be doing when they click on the ad. For example, send a message, make a call, or go to a website. A/B testing, or split testing, measures two social media ads against each other to see which one performs better. The most common way of using A/B testing is to change one element of the ad, such as the headline, image, or call to action. Metric, a statistic that measures the performance of your ads, for example, CTR, CPC, or CPM. The key to running a successful paid advertising campaign lies in having a strong understanding of who your target audience is and where they are online. The more specific you can be, the more likely you are to see results. Targeting best practices to keep in mind include having a strong idea of what you want to achieve from the ad and focusing on it. For example, more likes, shares, website click-throughs, email signups, or purchases. Understanding which platform your target audience uses and where they engage with your brand. For example, teenagers tend to favour TikTok, whilst older Australians are extremely active on Facebook. Researching which type of advertising is likely to best suit your product or service. For example, tangible products perform well in photo-only ads on Facebook, whereas services perform well in Facebook video ads. Knowing who your target audience is and is not, and using the platform's filtering options to target and exclude certain demographics. An effective social media marketing campaign might combine paid social media advertising with organic content, Google Ads to direct people to your physical store or online shop, and offline marketing tactics, such as QR codes. Now I'm going to run through a case study. Jane is a self-employed carpenter who services the Glen area. Her clients have usually come through word of mouth, but business has been good and she's now hired a couple of apprentices, hoping to expand to areas outside Glen. She took advantage of Council's BizEd program and has a website built by one of the university students. She's also a recipient of Council's Small Business Grant to enhance her business's online presence. Just an FYI, if you're interested in the BizEd program or any of Council's other business support services, such as mentoring, please visit www.glenara.vic.gov.au. So back to our case study. How can Jane use the $2,500 to expand her clientele? Jane might use Instagram to target the younger generation of female homeowners in various suburbs of Melbourne by posting photos of kitchen cabinets, picket fences, and backyard decking that she's built. With Instagram, she can target her audience and promote via photos or videos with a call to action. Jane might implement a pay-per-click campaign and set up a budget. Jane might also use LinkedIn to promote her services, targeting middle to senior level professionals in Melbourne who are most likely to have their own home. She might also leverage YouTube and post video ads where people are watching do-it-yourself carpentry tutorials. These are like TV ads, only they're online and are shown on one of the most popular online video sharing platforms. You can target your audience, which on social media refers to groups of people with specific interests, intents, and demographics. For example, homeowners can be narrowed down even to marital status, education, and employment. So Jane implements all three campaigns at the same time up until her total budget of $2,500 is used up so that she's maximizing her reach. Unlike traditional methods of advertising, for example TV or print, you can measure the reach and effectiveness in real time, making it more cost effective. Jane can adjust her strategy or daily budget given the results. Maybe she finds that Instagram has had the best results, so she diverts the rest of her budget to Instagram. And she might find that her audience is responding more to the video ad than the photo ad, so she runs only the video ad. And that's the basics of paid social media marketing. If you'd like to know how to create content for your ads, please watch our Become Your Own Content Marketing Expert webinar showing how to create ads that inform, engage, or agitate. Also watch the Choosing the Right Social Media Platform for Your Business webinar to find out which platform is best suited to your business or industry. You can find these webinars on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to get updates. And here are some links to get you started on creating your ad campaigns. We need hours of workshops to show you how to create ads on the various social media platforms, as they can be quite complicated processes. Perhaps the most challenging part of the process is figuring out where everything is, because there are so many updates to the platforms that it's impossible to keep up. There's also no help desk, so you can't just ring someone. If you don't have the tech skills or the time to manage a social media campaign, you might want to hire a freelancer or agency, but be aware that anyone can increase impressions, views, clicks, or likes with ads. The true metric for an effective ad campaign is not clicks or likes, it's conversions or sales. Thank you for listening. I hope the webinar has given you some ideas for your next advertising campaign. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates on other webinars on business matters and how to improve your digital literacy.